Welcome to Matrix 201 Beyond the Basics, Matrix for Maximum Momentum. This intermediate level course advances your search and report skills and allows you to better service your clients' unique needs for property data. Some of the topics that we're going to cover with this course are map search basics, layering, custom displays, driving directions, refine results, and header and footer. As we already know, in order to run a search in Matrix, we have to go to the little house with the red roof and click on it. On the criteria page, start with the status, in this case active, single family homes. I'm looking for properties with at least 3 bedrooms and at least 2 bathrooms for under $1 million. That's the way you say it, 1 million minus. And then I'm gonna go to zip code underneath. I could actually go by county, by city, by area, or by zip code. I entered 95123, and then I'm gonna click on the map button. Once you're on the map, you can always zoom in by using this plus symbol, or zoom out using the minus symbol, and go as far away as you want. And you can also use the different tools that Matrix provides you with, which are the little radius, the rectangle, the polygon, and the freehand polygon. I'm gonna begin by using the radius button, which is this one. Make sure you select it. You can say from this intersection, and you drop a point right there, give me properties within 1 mile. So you can extend it like I just did. And you can see that is the 1 mile radius. At a certain point in time, I can always grab the circle by the edge and expand it even more to 1.5 miles. And it'll give me the number of properties found in that area with that particular criteria that I said before. I can delete it if I go back to the red dot and say delete this shape. Then I can use the other shapes if I want. The rectangle, I can select those properties right there. I can select properties in this area, and I can select properties right here. 3 different areas. I can delete the 3 of them at the same time by clicking on the little broom. I can use the polygon if I'm looking for a specific area. For example, going from here over Blossom Hill Road, going down this area, and closing the loop right there. I want to delete the shape one more time with a little broom, and I'm going to use my last shape, which is the freehand polygon. With that one, you can draw odd shapes, as you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and delete. Well, before I delete, I wanted to show you that I can exclude the shape if I want. So that means that I'm looking everywhere in that zip code except there, right? I'm going to delete the shape right now. And 2 more things that I wanted to show you are, if you go to this side of the page where it says map, you can always go to satellite view and zoom out or zoom in as we did before. We can actually add labels or remove labels to the map. And if I go back to my map view, I can view terrain, which are the little mountains or hills on the side. All right, I'm gonna go back to map view without terrain. And the other thing I wanted to show you on this map page is this area right here, which is jump to address. So you can certainly type an address. You can type a zip code, like for example 95125 Willow Glen, and then I hit enter, and it's taking me to that area. Of course, it's not showing me any properties over there because there is nothing for under $1 million right there. That's how you can do it, either by address, by location, county, etc. Finally, the last thing I wanted to tell you with regards to maps is about layers. If you go to this button next to the broom, it's a little blue stack of papers right there with like 2 cherries on the top. You click on it, and that will give you the different layers: zip code, city lines, county lines, but you would need to be going like really far away to see those. There you go. Then I can go back to that button and I can also deselect them and say show me unified school districts, show me neighborhoods. You need to zoom in all the way to view the neighborhoods. Willow Glen, and there is Fruitdale on this side, etc. I'm gonna deselect that. I can also zoom in all the way and go back to that button and view the flood zones, right? Elementary schools, high schools, and MLS areas as well. That concludes the first two topics that we talked about, map search basics, as well as layering. In order to talk about custom displays, we need to click on the Results tab. And once you land on this page, you will see columns and rows. This is our results page, and it's customizable. In a few words, I can come right here and move a column from left to right. I can always sort them out by address. If I click on address, and it will go by alphabet right here from A to Z. I can organize them by days on the market again, from low to high or high to low, bedrooms, low to high, high to low. I can do bathrooms as well, and I can do square footage and lot size, always from low to high and high to low. So what you're looking at right now is what we call a display. This is the main one, and we also call it the results page. But we have a few others right here under display. If you click on that drop down, you will see that there is the agent full display, agent one line, which is the default, agent page, agent thumbnail, agent one line hot sheet, and so forth. All the ones starting from here going down are the default displays, and the ones that I have above that one that say my, those are copies of the displays that I created. We're not going to go over that today. There is a class we teach called Custom Displays and Exports that I would recommend you to take, where we show you how to move the columns around, how to save templates, and how to probably permanently keep one of those columns that you might need. Getting driving directions in Matrix is very easy. All you have to do is on the results page, select the properties that you want to go check. I'm going to select 5 or 6 of them, and then at the bottom of the page, when you see the green tabs, there is one of them called directions. Click on that after you selected those properties, and then you will land on this page with a little map showing you the turn-by-turn directions, as you can see, from property 1 to property 2, property 3, 4, etc. And on the right hand side you have the list view, map view, list view. If I'm not satisfied with the sequence, I can always grab one of those, for example Blossom Avenue, hold it and drop it right at the top, scroll down a little bit and click on directions again to get the new map and reroute it. At this point I can email it to my client, or I can print the directions for myself. Refining results is basically when you need select properties from this list. I can say, for example, I only need property 1, property 3, property 5, 7, and 9, and I don't need to work with the rest of them on this page. I don't need 25 from the first page. I just need those that I selected. So what I can do is go to the bottom of the page and move from actions to refine, and then say narrow. That will shrink my list to only those 5. If I forgot one of the properties that I wanted to include here, I can go to the top of the page right above where it says narrowed, and it says original results right there. Click on that link and it will bring you back to the original list where you can select one more and then narrow again. Once again, I'm gonna go to the original results link at the top of the page. I'm going to deselect all of them right now. And let's pretend that this time you want to get rid of one of the listings that you don't want on it. For example, I sort out my list by the highest number of days on the market, and I don't want the first 2 on my list. So what I can do is select those 2, go once again from actions to refine and discard those two lists. In order to set up the header and footer for your reports, we must start from the beginning. So we must go back to the Pro homepage and click on the Matrix Dashboard button. On the Matrix Dashboard, you're going to see a couple of green tabs at the top of the page. Go to the one that says My Matrix and then scroll down to My Information. You will see 5 tabs going from left to right, starting with Information, then Header and Footer, CMA Cover Sheet, Email Signature, and Portal Profile. We must start with the information, and we need to correct any typo or mistake that you see on this page. At the same time, you can add a tagline at the bottom of the page, and once you have made the changes, don't forget to click the Save button. Next, go to the Header and Footer tab and click on it. As you can see, I have already created my portal header and the header for my reports, which is the same. If you haven't done it yet, let me tell you that it's very easy to do. So all you have to do is from right here, you can add your photo, and that's how my photo landed right there. Begin with the photo and then select the type of banner that you want, the background. After you click on that link, you will see that you land on this page with about 50 something or 60 something different templates that you can use for your banners and for the portal for your customers. So let's pretend I really want to go with this one. This is just a sample. I'm gonna hit the preview button right underneath, and my next banner would look something like this. If you want to make changes to any of these lines, which is your name and last name, license, email address, phone number, etc., you can do it from the section that says branding, which is the one that controls those lines. I'm going to go ahead and replace Sunnyvale, and I'm going to say broker, for example. See how it changed to broker now? And if that's what I like, I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to keep that. Once you're done with your header, scroll down a little bit and you will find the footer right here, which is the one that will go at the bottom of your reports. Same thing, all you need to do is select the lines that you want to include, and I'm going to change this one for Sunnyvale. Now it's going to read Sunnyvale right here. And then last but not least, you're going to click the Save button and you're going to be done with this process.